Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm 29. This Thanksgiving was supposed to be the first one I spent doing what I wanted. Instead, I watched my sister's face go pale on FaceTime, her hand covering her mouth as she whispered, "You cannot be serious right now." Behind her, I could hear my mother's voice rising, sharp and panicked. On her screen was the photo I'd just posted. Me, standing in front of a cabin in the Smoky Mountains, a glass of wine in my hand, autumn leaves everywhere. The caption read, "Finally chose myself." She'd built the entire holiday around one assumption, that I would cancel my plans and work their family Thanksgiving for free, cook for 18 people, clean, host, and smile, while everyone else relaxed. No pay, no thanks, just the expectation that I'd show up. This year, I didn't save Thanksgiving. I let it fall apart without me. Before we go on, tell me where you're watching from. Your kitchen? Your car during lunch break? Or somewhere you finally put yourself first? Echoes of Life is here with you as this unfolds. 3 weeks before that FaceTime call, my phone buzzed during my lunch break. I was eating a sad desk salad, my cabin reservation confirmation email still open on my laptop. My sister's name flashed across the screen. I answered on the second ring. "Hey, what's up?" Her voice had that bright, too casual tone that always meant she wanted something. So, Mom and I were just talking. We had the best idea for Thanksgiving this year. My stomach dropped. When my sister and my mother had ideas together, those ideas usually involved me doing something I didn't want to do. "You know how we always do it at Mom's house?" she continued, talking fast like she was afraid I'd interrupt. "Well, this year we thought it would be so fun to do it at your place instead. You've got that big kitchen, and it's closer for everyone. My place, my townhouse that I'd saved 3 years to buy, the one I'd specifically chosen for the open floor plan, and the kitchen I actually enjoyed cooking in. For myself, I don't know." I started carefully. "I actually already made plans for Thanksgiving weekend." She laughed. "What plans?" "It's Thanksgiving." "Family plans." "I have a reservation at a cabin," I said, "in Tennessee. I've been planning this since August." There was a pause. Then her voice shifted, cooler. "Well, you can cancel that. This is family, Sarah. We need you." That phrase, "we need you," what it really meant was, your time doesn't matter. Your plans are negotiable. Everyone else's lives are real. Yours is just filler. "I really don't want to cancel," I said quietly. "I need this break. I've been working 60-hour weeks for months." "And I haven't been busy?" she snapped. "I have 3 kids, Sarah. 3. You have a job. That's it. You can take a vacation literally any other time." There it was. The hierarchy. Her life, her choices, her children made her time sacred. My life, because it was just mine, was disposable. "I'll think about it," I said, knowing I shouldn't have to think about anything. It was my house, my holiday, my life. "Don't think too long," she said. "Mom's already telling everyone it's at your place. We're counting on you." She hung up before I could respond. That call didn't hurt the most. It clarified everything. After that call, I didn't say yes. I didn't say no either. I sat at my desk, staring at that cabin reservation, the place I'd been dreaming about since summer. 4 days. No agenda. No one to take care of but myself. Normally, this was the part where I caved, where I called back and said, "Okay, fine, of course, whatever you need." Where I made myself smaller so everyone else could expand. But something felt different this time. Instead of calling my sister back, I called my best friend Rachel. She picked up on the first ring. "You have that voice," she said immediately. "The one you use when your family is being insane." I told her everything. The cabin I'd booked back in August. The 3 days off I'd requested in July. The phone call with my sister. The way she'd said your plans are negotiable, like my life was a rough draft. Rachel was quiet for a long moment. Then she said something that landed like a punch. "Sarah, do you realize they do this every single year?" She started listing examples. Last Thanksgiving, I'd hosted because my sister was pregnant and tired. The year before that, I'd cooked everything because my mother said her oven was broken. It wasn't. The Easter before that, I'd spent my entire long weekend babysitting my sister's kids so she and her husband could go to Napa. The Christmas, I'd missed my college roommate's wedding because my mother guilt-tripped me into staying home. The birthday dinners where I always drove 2 hours to them, and they never once came to me. Each memory dropped into place, clean and sharp, a pattern I'd been too close to see. "They treat you like a resource," Rachel said, "not a person. If they respected you, they'd ask. They'd plan around your schedule, not just announce their plan and expect you to comply." That word sat heavy in my chest. Ask. When was the last time anyone in my family had actually asked me anything? That night, the family group chat lit up. My mother had started a thread called Thanksgiving Planning with way too many turkey emojis. Sarah already said yes to hosting. She has that beautiful big kitchen, and we're all so grateful. Can't wait to see what she cooks up. I stared at my phone. Said yes? I'd said I'll think about it. But in their world, anything short of a hard no was a yes. And even a hard no usually got steamrolled. My brother replied immediately. Thank God. Emily and I really needed a break from hosting. My sister. You're the best, Sarah. I'll bring wine. Well, sparkling cider. I'm trying to cut back. My aunt. Can't wait. Should I bring the green bean casserole or are you doing everything? Doing everything. Of course. Because when I hosted, it didn't mean I provided the location. It meant I provided the location, the food, the setup, the cleanup, and the emotional labor of making sure everyone felt comfortable and appreciated. No one asked if I was okay. No one checked if I actually agreed. They just built their plans around me like I was furniture. I typed a reply, deleted it, typed again. Hey everyone, I actually haven't confirmed anything yet. I need to check my schedule. My mother called 30 seconds later. What do you mean you need to check your schedule? She demanded, skipping any greeting. It's Thanksgiving. What schedule? I told you about the cabin, I said. The reservation I made in August. Well, cancel it, she said, like it was the simplest thing in the world. This is family. Family comes first. I don't want to cancel it, I said, my voice steady. I've been looking forward to this for months. She sighed, heavy and dramatic. Sarah, don't be selfish. Your sister has 3 small children. Your brother works 80-hour weeks. I'm getting older and I don't know how many Thanksgivings I have left. This isn't about what you want. It's about what the family needs. There it was again. Selfish. The word they always used when I tried to keep anything for myself. Why can't we do it at your house like always? I asked. Or at brother's house. He has more space than I do. Because we already told everyone it's at your place, she snapped. People are planning around this. You can't just change your mind now. I didn't change my mind, I said quietly. I never made it up. She went silent. Then her voice dropped, cold and warning. If you back out now, you'll ruin Thanksgiving for everyone. Is that what you want? To be the person who ruined the holiday? When we hung up, I didn't feel guilty. I felt something else. Clarity. I opened my laptop. Looked at the cabin reservation. Non-refundable. Check-in November 23rd. Check-out November 27th. 4 days of peace. 4 days of choosing myself. I clicked the confirmation button on the rental insurance. Just in case I needed proof I wasn't being flaky. This was real. This was happening. The group chat kept buzzing over the next week. My mother making shopping lists. My sister asking about table settings. My aunt wanting to know if I had enough chairs. All of it building on an assumption I'd never confirmed. My mother texted again. Sarah, I need you to confirm the menu by Friday so I can tell everyone what to expect. I typed back. Still figuring out my plans. We'll let you know. Her response was immediate. There's nothing to figure out. We're counting on you. I didn't respond. 2 days before Thanksgiving, I woke up at 6 in the morning, loaded my car with everything I'd packed, and started the drive to Tennessee. My phone was on silent. The group chat had 47 unread messages. I didn't open any of them. At a rest stop 2 hours into the drive, I finally looked. Where are you? We need to finalize the grocery list. Sarah, call me immediately. This is ridiculous. You're being incredibly immature. I opened a new message to the family group chat. My hands were steady. I want to be clear because I don't think I have been. I never agreed to host Thanksgiving. I told you 3 weeks ago that I had plans. I'm out of town for the holiday. You'll need to figure out other arrangements. I hit send. Then I turned my phone off completely. The cabin was exactly what I needed. Quiet, warm, mine. I unpacked slowly, made myself coffee, sat on the porch watching the mountains turn gold in the afternoon light. 3 hours later, I turned my phone back on. 63 messages, 12 missed calls. I opened the group chat. What do you mean you're out of town? Mom is crying. I hope you're happy. We have 18 people expecting dinner at your house tomorrow. What are we supposed to do? You are so selfish. Unbelievable. Then my sister, in a separate text. You just ruined Thanksgiving for 3 kids who were so excited. I hope your vacation is worth it. I took a screenshot of our conversation from 3 weeks ago. The one where I said I had plans. The one where she said I could cancel. I posted it in the group chat with one line. I told you I had plans on November 2nd. No one asked if I was available. You assumed. That's not my responsibility to fix. My mother called immediately. I answered, putting her on speaker while I poured myself a glass of wine. How could you do this to us? Her voice was shaking. We're scrambling. Your aunt is trying to find a restaurant that's open. Your sister is crying. The kids don't understand why there's no Thanksgiving. There can still be Thanksgiving, I said calmly. Just not at my house. You have a house. Brother has a house. Sister has a house. 4 adults with functioning kitchens should be able to figure out a holiday meal. We don't have time, she shouted. We don't have the food. Everything was supposed to be at your place. I never said it would be at my place, I said. You announced it. You decided it. You never asked me. She was quiet for a moment. Then, this is what family does, Sarah. We sacrifice for each other. No, I said. This is what I do. I sacrifice. You expect. There's a difference. I heard something crash in the background. A kid screaming. My sister's voice, sharp and frantic. We have to go, my mother said, her voice tight. But this conversation isn't over. She hung up. I sat on the porch as the sun set, my phone face down on the table next to me. Inside, I could hear the silence of the cabin. My silence. My choice. The next day, Thanksgiving Day, I turned my phone on once. There was a single photo in the group chat. My family, crowded around a table at what looked like a Cracker Barrel. My mother's smile was forced. My sister looked exhausted. The kids were crying in the background. The caption, from my aunt. Well, we made it work. No thanks to some people. I didn't respond. I put my phone away and made myself a small Thanksgiving dinner. Just for me. Turkey breast, mashed potatoes, green beans, a slice of pie from the local bakery. It was the best Thanksgiving I'd ever had. 2 weeks later, my mother called. No text warning. No follow-up to the group chat drama. Just her name on my screen at 8 on a Tuesday night. I answered, cautious. Her voice was different. Quieter. Tired in a way I'd never heard before. I wanted to talk, she said. About Thanksgiving. I listened, silent. It was hard, she admitted. Really hard. We ended up at a restaurant and it cost a fortune and the food wasn't great and everyone was stressed. Your brother and sister fought. The kids were miserable. I didn't respond. Didn't apologize. Just listened. And I kept thinking, she continued slowly, about what you said. About how we never asked you. About how we just assumed. There was a long pause. You were right, she said finally. I didn't realize how much we depended on you. How much I just expected you to always be available. To always say yes. That word landed differently this time. Not love, not need, depended, expected. I appreciate you saying that, I said carefully. I'm not saying I understand, she added quickly. I still think family should come first. But I guess I didn't think about whether you felt like family when we just used you. Used. She'd said it herself. We talked for 20 more minutes. Not about solutions, not about forgiveness. Just about what had happened. What had been happening for years. Before we hung up, I said something I'd been practicing with Rachel. Going forward, if you want me to host or help with something, you need to ask me. At least 2 weeks in advance. And if I say no, that's the end of the conversation. No guilt. No group chat pressure. No telling people I said yes when I didn't. She was quiet. Then, that seems fair. It wasn't everything, but it was something. 3 weeks after that, my sister texted. Not the group chat, just me, planning a New Year's thing. Small, just immediate family. At my place this time. No hosting duties for you. Just come if you want. No pressure. I stared at the message for a long time. Then typed back, maybe. Let me check my schedule and I'll let you know by next week. She replied immediately. Sounds good, just let me know. No guilt trip. No assumption. Just respect for the fact that my answer might be no. I set my phone down, opened my laptop, started browsing cabins for New Year's. Maybe I'd go to that family thing. Maybe I wouldn't. The difference was, now it was actually my choice. That's what changed. Not my family, not entirely. But my access to them. My willingness to be the default, yes. I didn't ruin Thanksgiving. I ended the part where I disappeared so everyone else could be comfortable. If this story felt familiar, if you've ever been the reliable one who everyone leans on without asking, know this. You're allowed to stop. You're allowed to choose yourself. You're allowed to say no without explaining, without apologizing, without fixing the problem you didn't create. Your time matters. Your plans matter. Your life matters. Even if it's just yours. Like, share, and subscribe to Echoes of Life for more stories about finding your voice and keeping it. Comment below if you've ever been voluntold for something you never agreed to. I see you. You're not alone. And remember, silence isn't agreement. Not responding isn't consent. Your family should ask, not assume. And if they can't handle you choosing yourself once in a while, that says everything about them and nothing about you.